If you're still sleeping on this Cavs versus Pacers series, it's time to wake up. We are about to witness one of the most electric matchups of the playoffs, two of the most explosive modern offenses in the NBA, colliding in what could easily turn into a chess match of elite playmaking, relentless pace, and high-level execution. This isn't just another second-round series. It's a heavyweight battle between two teams that have completely redefined what it means to score the basketball, and whoever figures out the other's blueprint first might end up running straight to the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's start with the basics, but don't let that word fool you. There's nothing basic about this matchup. Both the Cavaliers and the Pacers are not just good offensive teams, they are historically great offensive teams. This season, Cleveland posted the second most efficient offensive rating in league history, and Indiana followed that up by having one of the best playoff offenses ever just in their first-round matchup against Milwaukee. So yeah, we're not just talking about good teams, we're talking about outliers, record breakers. These two squads have been on a different level all year, and now they're about to face off. From a stylistic point of view, these teams are very different, and that's part of what makes this so intriguing. Indiana wants chaos. They thrive in the open floor. They push off every miss, every turnover, sometimes even off makes. It's non-stop. The Pacers finished top 2 in pace and fast break points this year, and they want to run you off the court before you can even blink. Halliburton is the engine behind it all. Part point guard, part quarterback, part magician. He reads defenses before they even know they've rotated, and when the ball starts flying around the perimeter, it's already too late. But for all their pace and space, don't overlook the details. This offense is precise. They run advanced actions with off-ball screening, empty corner setups, and guard-to-guard screens that are designed to make switching uncomfortable. And when the play breaks down, they still have options. Siakam, Nembhard, even Nesmith, they all know how to attack mismatches or get to the rim. On the other side, the Cavs play a completely different kind of game. It's slower, more calculated, but every bit as devastating. Think of it like this. Indiana is a tornado, fast and unpredictable. Cleveland is a machine. Their offense doesn't just score, it dismantles you. Possession by possession. The Cavs led the league in half-court offensive efficiency and transition efficiency. That combination almost never happens. You're supposed to be good at one or the other, not both. And the terrifying part? They haven't even peaked yet. In their first-round sweep of the Heat, they posted the most efficient 4-game stretch in playoff history. 7 players scored in double figures on 61% true shooting or better. That's not just depth, it's dominance. What separates Cleveland is how they move the ball and how many players can hurt you. One possession, it's Garland operating the pick and roll. The next, it's Mitchell isolating on a switch. Then it's Mobley catching on the short roll, and suddenly you're dealing with a Darius Garland relocation, 3 in the corner. It's relentless. Their bigs, Mobley and Allen, aren't just rim protectors, they're involved in every action. Mobley's grown into a Giannis-light type of threat in transition, while Allen's improved mobility allows the Cavs to switch more than people realize. Now, defensively, this is where things start to tilt in Cleveland's favor, because while Indiana can absolutely score, they struggle to defend, especially in rotation. We saw it against the Bucks, when Milwaukee attacked with multiple ball handlers and forced help situations. The Pacers gave up a ton of corner threes, blow-by drives, and second-chance points. And unlike Milwaukee, Cleveland doesn't have to choose between rim protection and perimeter defense. They've got both. Mobley and Allen are two of the best backline defenders in basketball, and they cover for a lot of perimeter mistakes. That means Indiana's usual tricks, like dragging bigs into space or using ghost screens to confuse help rotations, won't work as well here. There's also a massive size difference that the Pacers have to deal with. They're not a big team to begin with, and if you watch the first round closely, you noticed how often they were forced into playing three-guard lineups just to maintain their offensive flow. That's not going to cut it against Cleveland. The Cavs can size up whenever they want. Dean Wade, DeAndre Hunter, even George Niang, these are all 6 feet 7 inches or taller wings who can switch, space the floor, and provide defensive versatility. Indiana doesn't have that same luxury. If Halliburton or McConnell gets hunted on a switch, there's no safety net. No help coming. Just isolation after isolation. Mismatch after mismatch. But don't write Indiana off just yet. The way they play means they're never really out of a game. A few missed rotations, a couple made threes, and suddenly you're staring at a 12-2 run. They take care of the ball, move it at lightning speed, and always have 4 shooters on the floor. And that's what makes this such a dangerous series. Because even though Cleveland has the better defense, the more complete roster, and arguably the 2 best players in the series, they're still going to have to work for every win. Indiana forces you into track meets, and if you're not careful, you'll look up and realize you're playing their game, not yours. So as we head into this matchup, one thing is clear. This series will be decided by control. Can Cleveland slow the game down and play at their tempo? Or can Indiana drag them into the mud, get out in transition, and turn it into a shootout? Because once it becomes a shootout, all bets are off.